The boy who only speaks about Jesus. His whole personality is the church and Jesus. Of course he's the one doing this shit. Don't you just love it when insecure boys try to bring down girls just so they look interesting? Well, I love when that happens. I don't actually, because it's always happening to me, and that's because they know that I don't clap back. They know that I don't really like do anything. And you know, I think normally when they do it and I ignore them, I'm thinking, well, if I don't give them any reaction, they're not gonna keep doing it. They keep doing it, and honestly, I just ignore it because they're not important. And when I say that they try to put me down, it's like when we're doing work, or when I try to tell them to work and then they like say some stupid thing like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and then they turn and loudly say, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it, like stuff like this. And today my main friend, my only friend at school, did this to me. I was preparing to leave and he was like talking to his friend. He's not my friend, I really don't like that guy, but he's really friends with him. Anyway, and he was talking to him, and I was preparing to leave, and I turned back to him and I was like, hey, tomorrow I'm only coming to the first class. And he asked me, how do you know we're not gonna have the first class? I explained to him, no, we are gonna have the first class, I'm just only coming to that class. And he was like, what? I'm not understanding, how do you know? Who told you we're not gonna have the first class? His friend turns to him and he's like, she's saying she's not coming to the first class. And then he keeps like asking, like, what are you talking about? Like, and he keeps like asking me, how do you know that? What are you saying? And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? I'm saying I'm just coming to the first class. We're gonna have other classes, but I'm just coming to the first class. And then his friend chuckled. Oh, okay, it's funny. He was not understanding what I was saying. Okay, he chuckled. My friend looks at him. He looks at me and he's like, well, you're not explaining well, just leave. I don't know if I'm explaining well how he did it. He was like, you're not explaining well enough, just leave. You can just leave. Whoa, what do you mean you can just leave? And then his friend chuckled at me. And that's when I felt insecure too. And this time I clucked back and I was like, well, you're fucking dumb anyway. And I laughed. I bet they were there laughing and saying like, girls are so emotional. That guy, my friend, my main friend, my only friend at school, I bet you tomorrow he won't speak to me. He'll spend the whole day with that guy and he won't talk to me. And I'm the emotional one. Dude, you're the one who was not understanding what I was saying. And it's fine. I was trying to explain it to you. But as soon as you felt insecure because your friend was there, you tried to make me look dumb? Oh, I don't know what you were trying to do because it didn't work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I hate it so much. I hate it, but I just don't care enough. And that guy, that friend of his, he's constantly doing this to me. Constantly, because I don't know why I'm constantly being paired up with him for projects. And all the time I'm like telling him to do something and he's like, you know, that's not how you're supposed to do it. That's exactly how you're supposed to be doing it. And then he's always trying to be like, every time I say something in a group, he's like, actually, and then we always end up doing what I said. Like, oh my gosh, I really don't like him. And it's, of course, the boy who only speaks about Jesus. His whole personality is the church and Jesus. Of course he's the one doing this shit. And I think I'm just not gonna be friends. I mean, I will continue to be his friend. But yeah. Welcome to girlhood. I love it here. Did you get out? Oh well.